This would be an exciting lock-in if we do see it from top esports. I would love to see the Kha'Zix, a bit of pop-off potential for TN here. But the Syndra up against rookies Ari here. A bit of carry potential from UCal. The Jarvan was hovered by TT as well. And I remember coming into 13-10, Jarvan was a big pick in solo queue.
There we go.
But it will be the Kha'Zix locked in the end, TN, with some carry potential. And this is a scrappy team. Look at that top 3 picks for top esports. They want to fight.
Well, same could be said for TT as well. Both of these top sides are going to be at least have the tools to really rip out the heart of these skirmishes. It's not like you can't go towards bot side as well. Nautilus, very easy to set up around, and both these AD carries will want to have a lot of gold in pocket. This is going to be probably a very different game compared to that first one. It feels like the engage is probably a little easier to come by because the pick CC is much more available from the likes of the Hook, and then also the Scout of the Week coming in from UCal. UCal doesn't have that Annie this time for the same kind of consistent engage threat of the Tibbers, but having that Scout of the Week, I think that's a tool to really watch out for, particularly when you have a very squishy jungler and a mid lane opponent you can also one-shot.
See if they can find those targets to one-shot, if they can set it all up. The CC chain is kind of disgusting, though, from UCal and from Beitwan. The Vi-Syndra combo, like, you can die before you get to move again, so that could be a concern. If TN gets caught, Beitwan just presses R. The follow-up there from UCal can really ruin things. I feel like this is a very high damage game, Namera. Like, when you look across both teams, there is a lot of damage available. This could be an extremely scrappy game. This could be an extremely messy game, and that's what I'm really hoping for, especially after the early game of game number 1. I'm hoping we get a little bit more proactivity, a little bit more scrapping, a little bit more skirmishing. None of that Maokai nonsense. It's Kha'Zix time. It's time to see if top esports can push us to 3 games, or if Thunder Talk are going to find their upset. A ton of CS. Oh, the wave comes and survives. Nico making her way into this game. The minions ruining everything. 1xN down for first blood. And Jagular denied minions, sure. But he'll take 400 gold instead. Yao Yao next on the chopping block. It's a great little dredge line. But Rookie flashing forwards to find the mark here. Yao Yao dodging everything, but it just doesn't matter.
The timing is too slow from TT. You can see the angle. Yes, level 2 to level 1, wave crash dive. But TN gets there in time and bursts out 1xN, who didn't die the entirety of that first game, if I remember rightly. Incredible game on the Aphelios, but not able to start things off on the front foot this time. Jaculon flashes out the way. Beitwan not able to connect onto that, and then the hook goes into the minion. And after this point, TN has arrived. TT, they had a very small window of time to make things work, and that window closes.
And the fact that TN doesn't get that kill and he walks about 1 HP, like, if Bark had got the kill, that'd suck. But the fact that Jaculov gets the kill, after this whole early game for TT has been around shutting Jaculov out of the game, it means that that CS advantage that 1xN managed to build up off the back of this denial, the only biological thing I care about is TN being in the brush. He's an insect, that's pretty biological. Unless you go by the standard I just set for myself. It's going to be a kill here for TN. No, it's not, it's going to be turned around. Beitwan does fall as well as Rookie, able to answer. But UCal saves the day there. Charm wide, hook wide, everyone missing in the mid lane.
And that's a big amount of gold to be giving over to this Syndra, who's gone for the pen boots. It's not like they have Merc-Tres. The damage is going to be significant coming out of UCal, who already had a strong game 1 comparative. Rookie was really not able to play that first game, giving that kill over to the Syndra. Excited to see what he can do on that AP mage / assassin when they get ahead.
The top side, that 4th plate did go, the 2nd plate, sorry, did go down in the bottom side as well. Taking another look as TN, it all looks so good to start with.
It did, because you had the isolation damage, you had the level 6 come in as well, so you had, I'm trying to think, yeah, you had the Q evolve for that, but Beitwan, great stun, and then also the 2nd Q into the flash away, big burst damage, just about saves the day.
Yeah, Beitwan having to stick around here just to make sure 1xN doesn't get taken out. 1 billion wards in every direction here. This top esports trying to find a pick. 1xN wanted to go for that tower, but with TN in the area, there was just no way.
Now, one of the big things which happens around that Dragon take is that the Blade Caller had already been put out by Jaculon. Yeah. Doesn't get to ult into the E, uses that E to burst down the Dragon, which means that he can't control that choke point. TT, they spot that and they say, okay, all right, Fight's on, they don't get that dragon, but they at least manage to get themselves the chase down afterwards.
Jackie looking to finish this tower off, but Hoya trying to defend. He's in a 1v2, 1v4 actually, as the rest of the gang are moving on over. The flash is too little too late. Dragulov takes a chunk, but Hoya didn't land the needlework. And it means Top Esports just get themselves a free kill.
Ah, that's an awkward moment from Hoya. You see the angle again. Jinx ult coming down. If you hit another couple of your ultimate stacks, maybe that gets the kill onto the Xayah in a 1v4 with a bit of an assist across the map. But Top Esports now, they got themselves the control over the bot side of the map with huge amounts of vision control. Jackie Love gets himself some gold off of that one too, gets a turret. Top Esports, they're getting themselves a gold lead off of this.
Yeah, the mid and top tier ones are extremely low. That will be the mid tower taken down. And I don't think they can finish off the top tower for the time being. Base one in the area. Wayward has to back away. Certainly will. Rookie fishing for a charm here. He's looking for 1xN. The Everfrost is gorgeous, but Yao Yao ends up being the target. Still 3 stacks on the Spirit Rush. Rookie could look for another attempt. As Beitwan getting cheeky with it. Wants a way to potentially steal a Baron if Top Esports are willing to commit to that. Rookie could be in danger if he goes into that approach, but Beitwan's backed away. So Beitwan not been spotted just yet. The control ward to keep himself out of vision there. But Top Esports not willing to just commit. They only got a support. Would be very dangerous to go for the Baron there.
So that's a great point, because there is somewhat of a, and it'll depend on draft, but on the whole, you have like a priority list of targets that you want to take down before a Baron. First, it's pretty close between jungler and AD carry. AD carry is right now so very strong, especially when you get that Baron up in the game. They're around about 2.5 items as we see at this point. Kill the AD carry, you can likely turn off of a Baron and win a fight. You kill the jungler, you can likely just go for the kill because they don't have a smite to secure it. You really, at that point, don't want to be killing someone with teleport because they might be able to respawn it and then to come back into the fight. And then a support at the end of the day is just a support, especially when it's a Nautilus. It's like, oh well, whatever. It's not like we've denied like an enchanter from a hyper carry or something like that. So Top Esports sadly not able to get the most high priority target in that pick.
A huge cooldown trade.
Rookie now going to be able to catch Beitwan though.
Oh, this is huge. What a pick onto the jungler of TT. And in the meantime, Wayward behind enemy lines. He's onto Hoya here. Hoya could be in trouble himself. Moment Deception does a bit of damage there. Needlework to trade it back, but Tien finding his way behind enemy lines. Another great charm coming out from Rookie. Yugal's in trouble, and Tien dives in. We said he was behind enemy lines. They're not the lines of the enemy anymore. They belong to Top Esports. As the Baron taken out by the rest of the team. Beitwan just not realizing the Rookie could be behind the team.
But the fact that this happens at the same time that 1xN is being forced to retreat, forced back, flash backwards, and not be in a position to fight is really well timed by Top Esports. We've had some concerns about some other teams which will have great playmakers, but they're not at the right time, not in the right place, not happening together. That isn't obviously very applicable here. Top Esports, they time it really well. All of these key plays happen at the same time, and that leads to a really important victory for them in the mid game.
It feels tough at this point. Getting close to 3 items for 1xN though. And when that Infinity Force is finished, 1xN will certainly start to be a terror in these team fights. It just feels like he doesn't have that much frontline to work with.
No, Rookie's going.
Oh, Rookie just flashes in. Yukal's gone. That's the Assassin Ari that we always used to see. And Rookie making it real once more. Hoya, 1xN, Yao Yao, 1v3 to try and save this game. But Top Esports don't look like they're showing any signs of stopping here. They want to finish things off. It was such a slow start to things, but speeding things up beyond the 20-minute mark, they get the Baron and they're looking to end the game. They won't be able to do it just yet, but these Baroned up cannons will keep on going. They've got 20 seconds left. They won't be able to go for it. They move up to the top side. They want a second inhibitor.
Yeah, TT are alive, but there's barely clinging to it. Minion wave just about cleared out by Hoya's ultimate, but Hoya, on this Gwen, not really been able to impact things. The picks have happened before Gwen can get into a grouped up situation around a choke point or the like. Hoya has just had to be kind of spectator to Tien and Rookie really finding the crucial picks. This one happens under the turret. It happens as the Baron comes in. And it's a great pick onto Yukal, who in his own point he's positioning way too far forward for one of these Scout of the Weeks. His crown is down. It's been popped very easily by Xayah. The item doesn't give him any value in that situation. Rookie pounces onto him.
Oh, we've got to fight live as Wayward caught out potentially, but Rookie's here! And another great Everfrost, another great charm, sets up the players. UCal's taken out Yao Yao next, but Jackie Love in trouble? No, he's not. He's got a triple kill. Jackie Love is never truly in trouble. Yao Yao trying to escape with his life, but taken down as Jackie Love gets himself a quadra kill. Beichuan just looking to be a nuisance, escape with his life. Jackie Love will not get his penta, but he'll get a quadra kill and he'll be happy with that. 15-3. After game number 1 looked so good for TT, Top Esports show us that they are the ones in control.